Hello people, welcome to another video. Um, so good news, I got a Wiley Foot Swift coming on my way. Um, it's for easy content, let's be real. I will be doing a video where number one, I'll try and put the Linux on it. And then number two, I'll do a video about me using it as my main phone for a week. Hopefully, provided all goes well. Additionally, I've got this laptop right here. It's a HP compact. What is it? A 6735S? I would say. No, 15. That says 15S. So it's got an SSD. I put an SSD in. It came with no hard drive. Also, it only came with a gig of RAM. A gig. Unlike this, my Acer laptop down there, which came with 4 gigs of RAM, which is ridiculous because they're both from 2008. And as far as I can tell, this CPU is almost on par-ish, about there, with the CPU in that Acer laptop. Although this time it's actually team green or red, I guess. Well, red, green, whatever. As you can see, the logo's green on here, so it is green, I guess. Yeah. The one main problem with it is this trackpad is atrocious. It's tiny, and then these click buttons. Yeah, it's not nice. Battery is dead, unfortunately. Another thing I will complain about is RAM upgrade. Now, initially when I tried to upgrade RAM, I unscrewed that because I assumed there was RAM, and yes, there was, but only a single slot with nothing in it. So I was thinking, oh god, the other slot is soldered to the board. No, it's not. Actually, it is accessed by removing the keyboard. There's like 2 screws on the bottom. Then you like pull these tabs down. I've screwed. I think I've only screwed one in, but yeah, you unscrew them, and it's like these tabs. You sort of go right at the edge, and then pull them in. Then you get access to the RAM. You also get access to the CPU slot, which is socketed. Apparently, there's not much of an upgrade path there. And then you've got the CMOS battery about there. Yeah, very weird. I should probably also mention it's not just RAM that's behind there. The Wi-Fi cards there, and then the Bluetooth bit is up there. And that's where the drive goes. This laptop actually came with Windows XP, not Vista. By the way, it's a bit weird because it didn't come with like the 64-bit by the looks of it, according to the sticker, which is a bit wasteful. Although technically you probably wouldn't notice too much of the difference. It's not like everything was 64-bit back in 2008. Yeah. Another thing I will complain about: these screws in there aren't like standard crossheads. These, like for removing the RAM or the storage, there's also a bit of like an extra screw for the storage holder, the Bluetooth. That's all standard crosshead, but the ones that are for and the keyboards are crossheads somewhere. I think that's one of the keyboards. Yeah, the ones that aren't there, like that one, it's not a crosshead. It's like this weird. It initially looked like some really weird screw, but it looks like it's like a hexagon shape, and I do have them. Though the only problem is the smaller ones I have not put back in where they belong, so I can't actually unscrew those. At least I didn't actually need to do that to get access to the other RAM slot. thankfully, this is where me actually doing research paid off, or otherwise I thought, oh, I'm screwed. And no. Also, believe it or not, this laptop is actually thicker than the Acer laptop. Although I think it's just, I don't know, it just feels not as thick. You know, I mean, the lid is like ridiculous. That's like a centimetre thick. It's about 3 centimetre thick, this. Also, I'd say it looks more modern. I think that's just because laptops nowadays don't really have that curved design like the Acer laptop down there does. Which is probably why. Another complaint that could probably easily be solved, like it's a bit expensive, is the screen. The screen, to be fair, is in a way better than the other one, the Acer. So number one, it's 16 by 10. I prefer 16 by 10 over 16 by 9. But the other problem is the resolution. 1280 by 800. Do you know what the screen resolution of that is? 1366 by 768. You might think, oh, whatever. Now, both of these, 15 inches. This one's 15.4. I think the other one's probably 15.6. So slight difference. Not the point. The point is the pixel density is really quite low. And if I were to actually turn it on, also, the battery is dead in this. So if I were to unplug that, boom. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, this is i3 lock. That's why. Here's an example. Discord at 100% zoom looks absolutely ridiculous. To be fair, the i3 stuff is quite compact, so it doesn't look too bad. But trust me, the scaling, because the pixel density is low, it just results in stuff being like absolutely giant. Now, the other thing, like what I mean about this screen being better than the other, is this is a lot less glossy. It's on the other one, it's like a mirror almost. This one's got like matte finish, so it's not a problem. Yeah, it's really a lot nicer in that regard, but the screen resolution, not really. But yeah, I've also swapped the RAM, so I've took the RAM from the Acer, the 4 gigs in there, into there, and then I've put, I already had 2 1 gig sticks, so I put the 2 1 gig sticks in there, so it has 2 gigs and not 1 gig of 1 gig stick of RAM, you know. So there's that. If you're wondering how I know the performance is very similar, basically it's to do with the fact that I went on Minecraft 1.8.9 on both to see the performance. I tried 1.16, but it kept on having issues with me being in offline mode. So yeah, I'm running out of storage, so goodbye.